prototypes for the solar power generators and RF wireless power transfer will be launched into space in December 2022. The technology collecting solar energy in space to provide a global supply of clean, affordable energy is getting closer to reality. Ambitious projects to develop orbital solar power generators exist in all countries with their own space programs. 8 times more energy can be extracted from every square meter in orbit than on Earth, and this happens 24 hours a day without breaks for the night. Space-Based Solar Power Project, SSPP, a team at the American University of Caltech is working on a constellation of modular ships that can collect sunlight, turn it into electricity, and then transmit it wirelessly to where it is needed. The project researchers aim to develop a technology that will be able to receive solar energy from space around the clock and 7 days a week. They are building state-of-the-art ultralight structures that can collect and then transfer energy to Earth from orbit. The Caltech Space-Based Solar Power Project, SSPP, was made possible by donations. So in 2013 Donald Brann, chairman of Irvine Company, anonymously donated over $100 million to the Orbital Solar Power Plant program. In 2021 his name have been disclosed as SSPP nears to launch a prototype. In 2015, Northrop Grumman invested $17.5 million in the project. Development was carried out in 3 directions. One group of scientists was developing ultralight solar cells, while another was working on the low-cost, lightweight technology needed to convert direct current into radio frequency energy, which is used to transmit mobile phone signals, for example, and send it back to Earth as microwaves. Together, the 2 teams ended up creating highly flexible tiles, each weighing less than 2.8 grams. And a third team is tasked with creating foldable, ultra-thin, ultralight space structures capable of supporting all of these components. In the end, the idea is to deploy several of these modules in space. All of these modules will be modular to take up as little space as possible in rockets before their final deployment in space. Now all 3 projects are embodied in one prototype, which will soon be sent into orbit. The entire space solar array is conceived as an ultra-modular assembly. The tiles are designed to be included in strips 2 meters wide and up to 60 meters long. These strips will be combined into modules about 60 by 60 m in size. Below you can see what the solar power plant will look like. Scientists are considering 2 orbit options for their solar orbital farms, geosynchronous with a constant direction to a single receiving station on Earth, or a lower orbit, but with several stations dispersed around the Earth receiving stations. The second option seems to be preferable, plus the costs for it are lower. In December 2022 they plan to launch a prototype panel into orbit to evaluate this.